Hello, YouTube. Happy Easter, everybody. Happy Sunday. Sorry I'm starting later than usual. Holiday festivities ran a little long. Ash is here. Rubes is here. Good to see you both. Hello. Rufio, heck yeah. Fizzy Wizzy, hello. Happy Sunday. Today's going to be a little different, at least for me, because I am playing with a controller today. I've been talking about this for a couple of streams. Did a lot of troubleshooting. Steam is not the friendliest with controllers, but I think I got it working, so we'll see. Worst case scenario is I'll just bail and go back to keyboard and mouse. Yeah, Fizzy, so we're in year 2, halfway through spring, chugging along. This isn't like a hardcore run of Stardew. It's a pretty casual playthrough. Kind of just, really it's just background noise so that we can all hang out and chat. Let's see. Well, first I need to make some changes. I need this. Mini eggs, Rubes? Are you talking about the Cadbury ones? I'm a big fan of Cadbury chocolate. Oh, let's see. Feels pretty good so far. Cool. Nice. Very nice. I don't really care about wild bait. Cranky Ray. Hey, bud. Happy Easter to you, too. I've had way too much caffeine today. Nah, man, you're good. I know that a lot of people are in exam time right now, so that's all good, buddy. It's just good to see you. Oh, let's see. A leak. Well, I got a leak. So besides exams, what else is going on, everyone? How's everybody doing? How was your week? Why did I have an earth crystal out? Was I gonna craft something with it? I wonder if since I'm gonna go... Yeah, it's a new week, so... We'll go give some people some gifts. Going to work in 10 minutes? Aw, man. I hope you have a good shift. I guess technically I'm working too, but that just means hanging out with you guys and playing Stardew, so... Boy, I really miss playing this on a controller. This feels so good. Oh, Rube's nice. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Fizzy, you don't have to be calling me sir. You can call me Matt. You can call me Bud. You can call me Streamer. AG. Hello, friend. Happy Sunday. Man, I've spent so much time like getting used to playing this with mouse and keyboard. Now the controller feels weird. I'm not insulted, Fizzy. I'm just kind of messing with you. You can call me sir if that's what makes you happy. You just don't have to. We don't have to be so formal. We're friends here. Oh, let's see how many gifts I can give people today. I guess that's all I really want to sell. I'll sell wine. I could give the wine as gifts. Actually, maybe I should hang on to some, because I know Harvey likes it. Magumpo bro, hello. Erica, hello. I'm very happy too, guys, because I put a fan gamer order in. So I got my brand new Stardew Valley shirt. It's green, which is my favorite color. It's super soft, super comfy. Absolutely loved it. Easter egg hunt, Hatsune Miku, and drawing. Sounds like a good Easter. Yeah, sorry, Erica. I was having some family time to celebrate the holiday. Went to Allie's grave and spent some time at my ex-wife's house. We had dinner and stuff, so... Well, it's been a good day as far as holidays go. Holidays are usually pretty difficult. But today hasn't been too bad. Alright, let's see how many gifts we can give people today. So yeah, stream's a little late. which I know is not convenient for people who live east of me. And I believe you fall into that category, Erica. It's probably late there, so sorry for that. Oh, the desert festival's today? Does that mean nobody's going to be around? It's actually the next 3 days. That might be okay, actually. But I do want to pick all these berries, too. Here you go, sir. Scared Crow's here. Hello. I'm gonna have to wait to pick all these berries. I have a feeling I might not be able to do much in Stardew Valley today. I'm not sure who's gonna be around. Leah's not. She's got a cute little house. Well, Marnie's here. Diamante. Jas, I don't have anything for you, sweetie. Sorry. Josh is here. Hello, friend. I love this game too, Erica. And I love it even more because I'm playing on a controller today. And it feels good. Guess I only have something for Jody. I don't see Sam. Sam must be at the festival. Oh, let's see. Haley Emily. Nope. I'm going to have to go to the desert. Let's go see our future roommate, Krobus. Sed's here. No worries, bro. Do your studying. That's much more important. I don't need you to help me play Stardew. I don't need you until we're playing Undertale and Deltarune. It is kind of weird playing on the Switch Pro controller. I do not use this controller. Well, I'm not going to be able to crack very many of these, but... Oh. Oh. I can do one. I can do two. Another one to donate. No worries, Fizzy. It was good to see you here. I hope your day is kind to you, and I hope to see you in more streams. Okay, let's see. Yeah, Fan Gamer is where I got this. And I might as well just show you guys. Hang on. I was going to save them for other streams. I mean, I'll wear them on other streams, but... But I'm super excited about these. So, of course, I had to get a one-shot shirt. Absolutely love this. Absolutely love the colors. The camera, my crappy webcam does not do it justice. This is such a great piece of art. And we had to get one with our boy Naps the Bluke on it. This is a really, really cool piece. Absolutely love this one. So if you guys like these, Fan Gamer. I got all 3 of these and a couple other little things. T-shirts, keychains, stickers. A lot of cool stuff. Really neat website. I'm a huge fan. Money well spent. Okay, who else can I go see? I guess let's... Was I supposed to deliver this to George? No, Evelyn. It's good because I would have given it to George. Nice, Rufio. I guess I have to go to the desert. I don't want to miss the festival. And some of our people should be there. I have a lot of, like, nerdy stuff. Funko Pops and Amiibo and figures and... Penny's here. I like Penny's decals a lot. I suppose I can't actually give you a gift since you're chilling back there, can I? Like, I can't go in the booth, right? Oh, yeah. Cool. Convenient. Oh, I should have brought a flower for Sandy. I didn't even think. This is actually kind of convenient that everybody's, like, together. Alright, let's get an outfit. Lasagna. Hello. I love lasagna. Emily's so random. So if you guys don't know what I'm doing, the Desert Festival is 3 days every spring. And Emily's vocation is tailoring. And so each of the 3 days you can go to this booth and she'll give you a free outfit. And it's like a rare outfit, I guess. And there's, I don't know, 30 or 40 of them or so. We'll see which one we get. What the heck, I'm a mouse? Okay, you guys have to tell me if I should wear this for a little while or not. I can't remember if Elliot likes wine. I don't think I've given Elliot a single gift. So I gotta pull up my cheat sheet here. What does bro like? Crab cakes, duck feather, lobster, pomegranate, soup. Well, I don't have any of those things. Lewis is here, but I don't have a gift for him. Alex is here, but I don't have a gift for him. Traveling merchant, what do you have today, friend? whole lot of nothing. We'll give Harvey some wine. Oh, this should be easy enough. Epic Tea, hello. Good to see you. Happy Sunday. So this guy, he's gonna give us a buff. And I'm not gonna try to do the mines challenge today because I got to the desert so late. But we will do the fishing here. So let's see. I don't remember what all these do. I think this one raises speed. Whatever. That'll be fine. Oh. Oh boy, does this feel weird on a controller. I don't want scorpion carp. Oh, there's fishing level 10. That's fantastic. Oh, that's so good, guys, because now we can unlock mastery. T, I do not have a spouse in this game. The plan is to get Krobus to move in, I believe, is what we're going to do. This looks more like a sandfish. A lot of scorpion carp. I guess it's because my fishing level is so high. I probably shouldn't have raised it, honestly. The ultimate choice, yeah. My favorite spouse is Penny. She's my spouse on my Switch file. Purple's here. Hey, friend. Okay, good luck, Crow. It was good to see you. Take it easy, and hopefully I'll see you here in a few days. 25 eggs for that. Cool. Some eggs here. Let's try and do this quiz. What is the date of the season's end? 28. When does the peach bear fruit? Oh, man. Are peaches summer or fall? I can't remember the fruit trees now. I'm gonna have to cheat. Summer. Okay, this one, I think the middle choice is always the correct one. George's last name is Molnar. I only had to cheat once. A couple of neat things. Alright, so we gave all of our gifts. I'm not going to bother with the skull cavern. And I suppose since it's the festival, I can't shop, huh? Alright. Pierre's here. Oh, I don't have anything for Pierre. I like Leah a lot, too. I thought about marrying her. I actually married Abigail first. But then I ended up marrying Penny instead. There is no game or wrong dimension. I've never heard of that, Josh. I have no idea what that is. But I'll add it to my list. What did I do with my pen? There is no game. Wrong dimension. I'll look into it, buddy. No worries, AG. Thanks for taking a couple minutes to pop in. Happy Sunday, happy Easter. And I'll see you when I see you, bud. Alright, we can... We don't need these fish, do we? Cauliflower summer, right? Oh, it is spring. 12 days? Yeah, we can make that. Let's make it happen, folks. I don't have any more open spots, do I? All right. So we're going to be doing the Desert Festival all 3 days now. Which means I don't have to worry about gifts. Male living space indeed. I definitely need to do some work on this house. But that's okay. Again, casual playthrough. I am not a speedrunner. I am not setting any records. Okay. I wonder how close we are on the slime ring, too. So now that all of our skills are level 10, I think tonight or like tomorrow morning, we should get the event for the Cave of Mastery. So what the Cave of Mastery essentially is in any order we choose, we can raise our 5 skills further beyond. And I can't remember which one I did first last time. I might have done foraging. But I think this time I'm going to do combat. Fish are worth more. Double treasure. That's a no-brainer. You sense a new way is open. Oh, and it's raining again. Lucky, lucky, lucky. Oh boy, I'm all over the place here. That's one thing about rainy days is no truffles. The piggies don't come out, no truffles. Alright, let's put this stuff away. I don't know, purple. That sounds a little scary, but I'd probably check it out. I've more or less decided that once we finish Deltarune, the next game I'm going to play is Eastward. That'll be the next Wednesday game. Does Pam like wine? I don't think she does. Beer, mead, pale ale. So she likes alcohol, just not all alcohol. Reboot is here. Hello, friend. Happy Easter to you too. Alright, so I know Sandy will be there. I know Emily will be there. I know Harvey will be there. Everybody else is random, I think, basically, so that's alright. We'll go pick a few berries while we wait for the bus. Let's see if any are up here. Oh, there's some down there. Brujo, it can. It's definitely a slow burn kind of game. But like I've said multiple times, I like this game so much because you can kind of play it any way you want. You know, if you want to focus on just building profit and having a super efficient farm, you can do that. If you want to just explore, do combat, you can do that. Just focus on the social aspect. Oh, Haley's already here. Oh, I don't have a gift for you right now. Oh, Linus is going? Alright. So we know Haley's coming. We know Linus is coming. In fact, before you even get on the bus, girl. Oh, I can drive the bus. Rufio, you were right. That's pretty slick. Alright. Let's see what outfit we get today. Yeah, I forget how many hours I have on my Switch. Somewhere between 300 and 400 hours, I think. Penny and Maru are here. We're rocking the Waluigi. I dig it. We're gonna wear it. Alright, where's Linus? Where does Linus go? There he is. Sure did. Alright, let's try this. Reach level 30 or slay 10 mummies. Let's try to get to 30. We might be able to do it. So we want... I think I want luck and speed. Which I think is this and this. Let's see. Maybe not. Oh yeah. Luck and speed, luck and speed. Alright, here we go. Alright, so this is the real test. Man, I'm so fast. And I'm sorry in advance for how loud my controller probably is. But this is so much better than playing on the keyboard. Speed boost. Oh, we're so fast. Deltarune is a masterpiece reboot. I absolutely love it. I dare say, I think I like it more than Undertale. And especially now that like we get closer and closer to chapters 3 and 4 every day. There's a lot of buzz on the internet about it. And it's making it hard to not spoil anything. Like I'm having to avoid Reddit just so I don't spoil it for myself. Oh. Good, Brujo. Thanks for letting me know. I think I probably align with that thought, Reboot. Or just narratively, I like Undertale a little bit more. Mechanically, I like Deltarune more. But again, like, I really like traditional RPG stuff. You know, I like having a party. I like having character classes. I like weapons and armor. Oh, there's so many mummies here. Well, come on then, fellas. Oh, that was satisfying. Alright, let's see. We'll get rid of slime. I kind of don't want to get rid of my midnight dog jacket. We've been wearing this the whole run, and I like it. Guess I don't need a daffodil. Yeah, we're not even close to being finished on Deltarune. Which, I mean, how spoiled are we? It might, T. I mean, I've already cried playing both of those games. Oh, nice, Josh. Hey, listen, if you ever need a test player, you let me know. I'll gladly help you debug. When I would make RPG Maker games, that was one problem I always had was, you know, just like getting people to play my demos and find the bugs. When you're the developer and you know how everything works, it's really hard to break your own game. There's a lot of value added to having other people play your work. I don't know if we're going to get to 30. A lot of purple mushrooms down here today, which is great. Hi, Ella. How are you feeling? I am noticing a small amount of input delay with the controller. We're not talking about much. Probably less than 15 frames. But I definitely feel it. Alright, maybe we will get to 30. Bombs go a long way in the Skull Cavern. Easy work. Ooh. The miserable stuffy nose part. Well, I guess that's good because it means all the crud is working its way out of your system. Alright, time for stream snackies. I've got candy today. Specifically, sour smog balls. I love these things. Alright, let's just see if we can get a little bit farther here. It's okay, Ella. Went to Allie's grave. Spent some time with the family. What the heck did I get for that? I myself have not played Fallout. Nemesis, that's a cool name, Josh. That was a little close. All right. I'll take these, and then we're going to get out of here. Goodbye. All right. How many eggs do we get for that? Oh, Robin's here. Robin likes wine, right? Oh, yeah. Okay, Gil. That's not bad. So we're at 228. I don't remember what eggs are good for, honestly. I should start trading my Omni Geodes for these. I don't care about mystery boxes, really. A couple of books might be nice. Books might be nice just to help us get to mastery faster. I don't have anything for anybody else, right? Clint's here. And yeah, I did get an emerald. All right. Well, that wasn't a bad run. Brujo, we can wax philosophical a little bit. What's on your mind? Alright, so we'll put these in. Seb likes frozen tears. Emily likes cloth. Hello, Bean. Happy Sunday, happy Easter. Alright, so let's see. So I'm going to wait, and I'm going to do more lava eels in that other pond, I think. All the salmon berries can go in here. I think we're going to rock this purple outfit for a little while. I dig purple. Oh, man. I think we're finally past winter. Oh, hello. Ooh. Is near-death experience the only reason I believe in an afterlife? No. That's a great question. And an interesting way to phrase it. I mean, I myself have not had a near-death experience. I've had traumatic experiences, but no NDE myself. I wrote an article about this, a magazine article. And essentially, like, the point of the article was talking about things that I've experienced since my daughter's death that are just, I'm not saying they're impossible, but it's like so hard to rationalize them as a coincidence, because there's just so many things that had to fall in place for me to experience some of these things I experienced. And I cited 3 in the article. If it's something you're interested in reading, I can probably find a link to it. But I've kind of always believed in an afterlife, or more specifically, I believe that we come from a place, come from something. We spend however long we spend here. NDE is near-death experience, Josh. So that's when people... That's like when people come close to dying or die and then are revived. So, you know, people that drown, right? Or people that, you know, have accidents and are brain dead. People that fall into comas, that's that kind of thing. And then they come back and they recount what they experienced on the other side, kind of thing. But I've always just sort of inherently believed that we come from something, we spend time here as humans, and then we go back to whatever it is that we came from. It's something I've always believed. And I know it's not a wholly rational belief, because we don't have a lot of evidence to support it. I mean, really, the only way to know for sure is to die. And I haven't died yet. So I can't say for certain that I know. And part of the belief for me is definitely rooted in the fact that it brings me comfort. It brings me comfort to believe that, you know, that my daughter's okay, that she's in a place of love, that when I'm done here, I'm going to go to that same place and revisit her, be reunited with her. That certainly brings me comfort. Yeah, it's kind of a mixed bag. What does Emily want? Yes. Oh, this must have triggered because we finally got cloth. I haven't had cloth for a while. Well, and that's the thing, Brujo. Like, That's why they call it faith, right? Is you believe something that you feel to be true without a lot of like empirical evidence to support it. So yes, for me it is a matter of faith. Oh, cool. I don't think I've ever really used this, but that's neat. We can make a salad. Lots of batteries, very nice. Little bit of honey, nice. And what do you guys want? Well, I think I have 3 fire quartz. Sweet. Hello, animals. Everybody's got to be nice and happy now that they're outside. Alright, how about some truffles there, Winkies? Piggies are not cheap. There's truffles. Of course, my inventory's full. No shortage of batteries, huh? We're doing fine on spicy eel, so I can hang on to those. Let's just see who we can find and give more gifts to. Oh, Willie likes diamonds, I think. Who else? Emily. I think I've given her 2 gifts. Lewis, I got nothing for you, brother. Sorry. You get that. You get that. Let's go give Krobus another void egg. Oh, what do we build next? Do I expand the house? Do I expand the barn? I don't even think I want to go to the desert today, to be honest. I guess I'm not expanding anything. Zach is here. Hey, buddy. I got nothing for any of these folks. Alright. Well... I guess maybe we go check out the cave. Hello, Reboot. Yes. What you got, buddy? Oh, do I even care about these eggs? Not really. I guess I could go see if I could get any farther in the cavern, but probably not. The only real thing driving me back to the Desert Festival for the last time is getting the last outfit. But honestly, like, I like this outfit, so I guess we'll leave well enough alone. So then the question is, what do I do with this day? Like, maybe I still just do Skull Cavern, because that'll get us... The Skull Cavern gets us closer with mining and combat. I can't really think of a better use of the day, so... I still gotta buy a ticket even if I'm driving the bus? Ridiculous. Yeah, I remember you talking about that reboot. You know, this is the thing about it. And I'm probably not the person to ask. Because especially after my daughter's death, I have a whole lot of anxiety all the time. I fixate all the time on losing more people that I love. And so, like, I kind of always just, like, am holding my breath, like, waiting for the next person in my life to die, not be okay. My dad and I text each other every morning for that very reason, like, just to make sure the other one is still there. And that's, like, kind of a crappy way to live. Alright, we don't like this outfit as much. I don't like the baggy pants. But in your situation, bud, you know, it's really just going to come down to keeping the lines of communication open and trusting that your friend is going to be honest and let you know, something's not okay. And it's important that you tell them, tell your friend, hey, man, if you are not okay, get to a point where you're not okay, like, please come talk to me, please come tell me. That's all you can do. Both of these are pretty achievable, but we did the other one last time, so. I wish I had better advice for you. Okay, I guess we'll take this one. I mean, I've dealt with anxiety basically my whole life, but it's gotten exponentially worse since my daughter died. You know, I had that moment before I found her body, you know, where I realized that I hadn't heard her make any noise that day. And I remember walking up the stairs, and it was like it was happening in slow motion. It's like I already knew that something wasn't okay. And to, you know, walk in that room and find literally the worst possible outcome, you know, it validated my anxiety. And so now whenever I start to feel anxious about something, my brain's always like, well, it was valid that one time, remember? The bad thing that you're worrying about, it happened. So maybe it's happening again. That's such an awful way to live. Again, I'm not the best person for advice on this. Yeah, you've had it from a young age, Rubes. Brujo, it was both. In some ways, the military made me stronger mentally. Basic training was really hard for me. You know, it was the first time I had to be away from my family. And I was gone for almost 3 months for training. So many ghosts. But the military definitely, like, if you can get through training, like, you walk away a more resilient person than you were going into it. And you do kind of learn some coping mechanisms. And, you know, I wasn't even in for 2 years before I had to deploy. I had less than a year in between my first 2 tours. And my third tour was a year long. That was rough. So again, it's been both, you know, it's kind of been a mixed bag. Yeah, it's made me stronger, I guess, but it also put me in a lot of situations that created anxiety. This is bad. Oh, it could have been worse. Alright, let's... I'll tell you what though, buddy, I definitely don't miss active duty. You know, and don't get me wrong, like I had a great career. I'm going to make a video and talk about this eventually, but I had a great career. I don't regret my service. I'm proud of my service. But you have to understand too, like all that time I was gone, you know, was time I missed with my family, time I missed with my kids. And I don't get any more time with my daughter now. I missed a lot of her life because of my job. You know, so even though I don't regret my service per se, I do regret how much time with her I missed. It does make me mad sometimes when I think about, oh, I was over in Oman, or I was over in Turkey, or I was over in Africa, and I could have been home with her. Nothing I can do about it now, but I think every parent feels that way. You know, even if you do everything right, your kids grow up happy and healthy and go off to college, parents still have regrets. Parents still wish they had had more time. Farmer's lunch. Yum. Do I have anything to eat? Not really, huh? Wow, we got to 50? I guess we did find a lot of holes to jump down. The iridium bats have shown up. Interesting, Brujo. I would love to hear as much about it as you're willing to share with the group, as far as branch and occupation and etc., etc. From one to another, I appreciate your service. I want that more than I want slime, I think. Well, yeah. Oh, gotcha, okay. So you are not an American. Which is totally cool. I respect that. Sometimes I wish that our country would do that. Have a mandatory service period. T, are you asking me if I do sports? Because I do not. I am too old, friend. I'm too old and too broken. All this is such a busy floor. Okay. Did get the diamond. I mean, that's a fair take, Brujo. I think that... like, any entry into the military... like, needs to probably be more stringent than it is. You know, as far as, like, the mental and physical requirements. Bean, I am not jacked. I promise I'm not jacked. Thanks, though, but... I would love to go to Japan. That's... My service never took me to East Asia. There's a lot of stuff going on in Japan and Korea, and I never got over there. Holy crap. This is dangerous. I think we're getting out of here. Much as I want all this iridium. These guys are scary. Holy crap. Alright. I'm not going to be greedy. Egg rating 20. Nice. Nice. Espresso. Alright, what's worth the least amount of money? I guess 2 hardwood. Spain, Italy, France. Very nice. Out of those 3, I've only been to France. Can I give Marnie another diamond? Can I give Lewis a diamond? Lewis is lame. He just wants food. Alright. Whatever. Did I give everybody stuff? I guess. Clint's not here, right? Alright. Yeah, I mean, to your point, T. I mean, I'm proud of my service. And I gained a lot of perspective from it. I'm grateful for a lot that it gave me. But the fact that it's 2025 and we humans, are still killing each other over stupid stuff, hurts me very deeply. Really bothers me. Things should not be that way, quite frankly. So I guess now, oh, when it's raining, I need to go catch an eel. I have to remember that. So I've been to outside of the US and Canada. I have been to, let's see, I've been to Kuwait, Qatar, Oman, Germany, France, Netherlands, Kenya, Turkey. I don't think I'm missing any. Maybe. Oh, nice. This is good because this is the only thing that Pierre likes. Thank you, Jody. Bunch of coffee. Nice. Let's get a speed boost. Yeah, that's the thing, Rubes. Something that I'm kind of jealous of, you know, living in the United States is I didn't pick my eggs. Like, the United States is big. Like, just geographically, it's pretty big. And so, well, yeah, I can get in the car and drive to other states. It's not like over in Europe where so many countries are close together and you can actually go to other countries. I really like that about my time over there. I thought that was really cool. What did I do with all my coffee beans? Did I bring those inside? Oh, whatever. I guess I can just sell these because I'm not gonna make coffee. Alright, let's go to the Cave of Mastery. I don't have anything to give anybody else, right? Brujo, I am a Master Sergeant. E7. I would be a lieutenant if I had left active duty. I was selected to commission, but ended up turning it down when I got out. Maybe someday, said. You never know. Look at all these berries. This will all be wine. And this will help our foraging. So what's great now about Mastery is that, you know, so every one of these bushes that I pick, every tree that I cut down, these are all foraging points. But now all these points go into a central pot. So all your foraging, farming, fishing, mining, and combat are in a pool. And then you can choose how to allocate the points and which of the 5 skills you want to level up first. I'll show you guys here when we get to the cave. But point being is picking berries is getting us closer to the first mastery, which I think I might do combat, to be honest, just because I really want trinkets. Trinkets are absolutely overpowered. Basically, like, once I have the fairy trinket, I don't ever have to worry about like not having healing items in the skull cavern anymore. So bean, it really depends. It depends on what you're trying to do. You know, Stardew is one of those games that like doesn't really have an end. Technically, there is like one final cutscene kind of thing if you get all the achievements. It's like if you meet all of these goals, there is like a final cutscene. There's like one special little end game area that gets unlocked and you get a cutscene there, but yeah, T, it is cheap. But I'm not focusing on farming because we have the Meadowlands farm. I'm trying to build up barns and coops, mostly barns, and just have truffle pigs. So I just want to have produce, just fodder, just to keep the kegs full until my ancient fruit gets going. If you're reading this note, you found the secret room I've prepared for you. Within these walls are tips, recipes, and some of my most cherished tools. All the best from many happy years I spent in the valley. By coming this far, you'll have proven that you possess the skill and wisdom to make good use of these powerful secrets. I hope my discoveries help you in your journey to making Love Yourself Farm a shining star of the whole world. Make me proud, Grandpa. Silent Witness, hello. So, this right here shows you that we need 10,000 points to get to the first level of mastery. And we're just over the halfway mark for that. So this is good. But I'll probably do combat first. I don't really care about the anvil and the forge. I mean, the forge can be convenient, I guess, but trinkets is what I would really want. Foraging isn't great. Mystic trees are cool because it gives you mystic sap, but that's kind of a niche thing. Farming is pretty good. I actually think maybe I did farming first on my other file. The Iridium Scythe is actually super handy, and the Statue of Blessings can be really good too. That's another daily buff. Fishing we don't care about. And then as far as mining goes, like the dwarf statue is nice too. That's another daily buff. Heavy furnace is cool, just because it cuts down on the amount of coal that you have to use for your smelting, but again, that's not really an issue for us. Erica, you're not going to offend me, dear. Again, this is like just an open space for us to just chill and hang out. I completely understand that you guys have stuff to do. You guys have lives. And I don't ever want to be a priority over things like school and work and family. I mean, that's literally why stream started late today, is because I was with my family today. So, okay, I guess did I need a sheep for something? $8,000 for a sheep? I haven't really looked at this. I think we literally just need one apple to finish this. And then some fish. Hello, Caleb. Right now, I'm in the editing process. I'm working on a stream highlight video from my one-shot playthrough. I have 3 other videos written. I think probably, I don't know, my next video might be about the cabin I built out in the woods. A lot of people have been asking me about that, so I might do something about that. I think the next game that I stream when I finish Deltarune is going to be a game called Eastward. And a lot of people in the comments have been asking me to play a game called Until Then. And so I think that might be the next like regular non-stream gaming with grief video that I do. So I got a bunch of things in the works. Not super committed to anything yet though. So we can get 2, almost 3 pigs. Let's get a couple oinkies going. Oh, weird. I've never seen this keyboard before. Alright, chat, what are we naming our oinky? Whoops. Try again. I guess I can't use the B button. A lot of people have asked me to play Persona 3. And the only reason I haven't played any of the Persona games is because they're so long. My son has played 3 and 5. And I mean, I think he said he sunk like 300 hours into Persona 5. And I literally don't have that kind of time. I mean, the last video I made for the game Before Your Eyes, that game takes like 2 hours to play through. And it still took me like 2 months to make that video. Robert, sure. This keyboard is weird. Robert the Pig. Okay, so now do we expand our house? What is that next? Yeah, 60 to 70 is a lot. Well, it's not to say that I'll never play it. I just am struggling to find the time. Alright, let's look at our house upgrade. Oh, I'm not even close to being able to afford it. So the next house upgrade costs 65k. And then after that, it's 100k. Which is actually really good, that last upgrade, because then you get the cellar. Erica, you're not missing out on anything. Alcohol's lame. Okay, so since I'm not at all concerned about upgrading my house right now, then let's just go ahead and get another pig. Pippo's kind of a cute name, but... Alright, someone other than Rubes, what are we naming this pig? Silent Witness says... Oh, Carl? Because that was Technoblade's horse, alright. Carl it is. I like that. That's a good tribute. Respect. I aspire to be 1/10 the creator that Technoblade was. Well, you guys wandered around pretty far. Starting to see truffles. Matt Lakey. Alright, how about an apple? That's not an apple. I don't have 3 apples, right? Okay, I guess I could run through town again and see who I can find to do gifts. I got lucky that I never like had to be around drinking as a kid. I mean, my parents drank, but like never in excess. They were always very conscious about that. Alright, who do I need to give gifts to? Wizard, Linus. Willie, Clint. And maybe I can... I'm going to start saving Omni Geodes. And I guess I'll go sell this dagger too. Alright. We'll see who we can find. I'm a metalhead too. I think you're probably a little bit heavier in the spectrum than I am, Erica, but I respect it. Alright, there's Seb. There you go, bro. I don't think I have anything for Demetrius. I think I already gave Robin 2. I don't see Maru. Let's go sell this dagger. Yeah, I mean, I'm alternative rock, metal. Mostly what I listen to. Screamy music, but not too scary. Alright, let's go ahead and sell you. Let's see how close we are on slime. 643. So we're 2/3 of the way there. Not great, but not horrible. Seeing purple, that breaks my heart. Because I bet you're a good kid. There's not much in this world that makes me more upset than deadbeat dads. You know, like being a dad has been like my absolute favorite thing. And I don't get to do it anymore. So yeah, I get really mad when people are crappy dads. Just deadbeat parents in general, I guess, because moms can be deadbeat too. Being a parent is a privilege. Oh, let's see. Who else can I find? I have a bunch of stuff to dig up here, too. Penny. Of course. Oh, Elliot, I actually have something for you, bro. Old Georgie. Where's Maru? Is she working at Harvey's today? I know she goes up here sometimes. No, she sits over here. Yeah, she's not here. Do you have any tattoos, Erica? I'm due for a tattoo. Alright, I can't give anything to Robin. There's Maru. Maru has expensive taste. I think that's everybody. It varies depending on where you live as far as your age for tattoos. I think, so I live in Michigan, and I think in our state you have to be 18 to go by yourself. But I think you can be as young as 16 and get a tattoo if your parents are with you, I think. Oh, let's see. We'll sell you. You. I guess I don't need these. Let's go check on our ancient fruit. I haven't been in the greenhouse in a while. Tattoos aren't scary. There's some ancient fruits. My advice would be, if and when you get your first tattoo, don't get something big. Don't get it in a place where you can't conceal it. And don't get it in an area of your body that has a lot of nerve endings. Like your armpit or something. But it's really not that bad. Getting a tattoo feels like having a really bad sunburn and somebody scratching it with a toothpick. That's what it feels like. I mean, it doesn't tickle, but it's not that bad. You know, I also haven't even, like, looked at Grandpa's shrine at all. I haven't even thought about this. Oh, hello, owl. It is a commitment. Absolutely. No doubt. Erica, you're good. Thanks for hanging out. I'm sure I'll see you on another stream. But go do what you gotta do. Take it easy, kid. Grandpa's Shrine. Let's see. Oh yeah, so that starts at the beginning of year 3. So I don't remember all the things, though. Grandpa's evaluation. So there's a point system, total of 21 points. So we need 12 points. So we already have 2 points from all of our skills maxed. We can get up to 7 points if we've earned a cumulative million gold. Which we're nowhere near. We get a point if we complete the museum, 1 if we catch every fish, 1 if we ship every item. Up to 4 points for friendship and or marriage. We get 1 if we complete the community center. 1 if we have the skull key, which we have. 1 if we have the rusty key. So 12 is pretty doable. Bean, absolutely. 110%. I've talked about this many times. Grief is not just the death of a person that you love. Grief can be a relationship that falls apart, a breakup, a divorce, losing contact with a friend, the death of a pet, getting sick or getting injured, losing your health. All that stuff absolutely counts. All that stuff is worthy of grief. 1000%. And if you're going through that, I'm really sorry, bud. Alright, since we have so many salmon berries. 5 beans in a keg make coffee. guess we can just finish everything else up there. We'll put our scrimp in here. Go to bed. All grief is valid though, buddy. Good morning, animals. I might raise animals someday. I intend to have a giant garden. But I've been thinking, like, maybe I want to raise chickens or something. Alright, so I think today we just go back to the skull caverns and see how we can do. Might not take us too much. Get our first mastery here. Yeah, now I gotta wait for the bus driver. So I can only drive the bus during the desert festival. Confirmed. Alright, I have just enough time to grab water. Katie, hello. Stardew Valley is amazing. I don't know if I could say it's my number one. It's in my top 3 for sure. And we got a Stardew shirt on today. I absolutely love it. Fan Gamer. Not a sponsor. I don't think I've seen you in a stream before. Well, if this is your first time joining us, welcome. Thanks for taking a few minutes to be here. Oh, let's go ahead and pick up all this delicious fruit. Stardew drip indeed. I got a Stardew shirt, I got a one-shot shirt, I got an Undertale shirt. And they're all great. Eunice, hello. If I really had to choose one game, Katie, it would be The Legend of Zelda: A Link to the Past. I think I would probably put Stardew at number 2 and Terraria at number 3. And a lot of the reason I love A Link to the Past is just the nostalgia of it. You know, I was like 8 years old when I played that game for the first time, and it just absolutely just grabbed a hold of my imagination. Yeah, I also kind of question the mayor's judgment letting Pam drive the bus because she's like a known alcoholic. Zelda: A Link to the Past, Katie. It is the third Zelda game. It's for the Super Nintendo. Undertale's definitely a favorite. The thing about Undertale that, I didn't think I was going to like it. There's a reason, like, I haven't played it for all these years. Like, I've known about it since it came out. And it's the same with Deltarune. Like, I watched my son play these games years ago, and it just, like, didn't seem like the kind of thing I'd be into. So I've been very pleasantly surprised with both games, how much I like them. I absolutely understand the hype. I agree, said. Absolutely. Oh, purple. That's a great question. Also a cruel one. I don't know if I could pick one game. I think... I mean, this game is a contender. Because it's long, and there's replay value. I think Terraria is a contender too for the same reasons. You can play Terraria over and over and have different experiences. I think Breath of the Wild would be a contender for me too. I actually played it a little bit just to get footage for the last video I put out. And found myself like wanting to keep playing it even though I haven't really played it in a while. So it would probably be one of those three. Yeah, it's going to be very interesting to see. I know it's going to be a few years before we get another real Zelda game. But like now that we know we're getting the Switch 2 and we're getting remasters of Breath and Tears, it'll be interesting to see what the next like main Zelda game is, what it's like. I think I remember Eiji Aonuma saying that they were going to stay open world. Which I think is fine. I think it suits Zelda well. But as a longtime Zelda player, I would really like to see... I would really like to see some of the more classic Zelda staples make returns. You know, I want real dungeons. I want dungeon items. I don't want weapons to have durability. I understand why they did it, but I'm not a fan of it. Zelda didn't need that. You know, I want my hookshot. I want my fire rod. But we'll see. That'd be nice if I had a bomb, but I don't feel like crafting one. I will say again, this is just so much easier on a controller. I mean, I'm glad that I played 12 weeks of this with mouse and keyboard, just so that I could truly say that I prefer controller. Yeah, this game is very, it's very creative in a lot of ways, Bean. But the music and the sound are great. And again, one guy did all of this. Concerned Ape is one dude. And he did all this himself. All the coding, all the art, all the sound and music. Super talented guy. I like this too because, you know, when I play on my mouse and keyboard, I have to really sit forward. And with the controller, I can kind of lean back. I don't have a very good back, so after 4 hours of streaming, I'm usually pretty sore, like, for the rest of the day. But I feel pretty okay right now. Oh, there's a bomb. I'm using a Switch Pro controller today. I have an Xbox controller as well. Both worked. But the Switch Pro controller just feels a little bit better, I guess. It's a little bit smaller. And I've played this game mostly on Switch, so yeah, I can understand that, Ella. It's kind of with any game. You can get burnt out on pretty much anything. Yeah, I mean, it took him years to make this game, Eunice. But he's had great success. I think this is now... I think I read recently that Stardew is like the 14th best-selling game of all time now or something. And again, like, you know, he's one of those developers that is going to keep, you know, has put out several major updates, added a lot of content. Like, it's still active development. You know, and it's still a, whatever it costs, $15 game. It's same with the Terraria devs. Terraria is also a wildly successful game. And over the years, like, Red and the team have not charged DLC. They've not jacked up the price of the game, even though they could have. They're still releasing content. They're still, you know, patching bugs. It says a lot about the character of those developers. It's not just a cash grab, and they really are proud of the art they created. That was real close. That was real close. Woo! 8:10, that's late enough, right? I'm gonna run home with my tail between my legs, but that's alright. Better than dying. I don't know if there's a release date for the next Terraria update. I mean, they're definitely taking their sweet time with it. There's no doubt about that. But I don't think that's necessarily a bad thing. I would rather them take their time and release something worthwhile than rush it and it be a piece of crap. I should move all these. Get some rest, Bean. Thanks for hanging out with us today. I appreciate you being here. Take it easy, and I hope to see you again. I guess I can just put everything here for now. It's going to drive me nuts that I have uneven numbers of them. Go down. 10 hardwood, 1 copper. Of course, I don't have 10 hardwood. Oh well. Tell your mom I said hi, Ella. Yeah, mods with both Stardew and Terraria have gone a long way. I gotta admit that I was like an anti-mod person for a long time. I believed so strongly, you know, like in the purity of games, and I didn't like it when other people stuck their hands in it. But the first game I was able to play after my daughter died was Terraria. And I mean, it took several weeks, a couple months actually. Now I think about it before I could play. And my son and I played together, and we played the Calamity mod on Terraria, and that was a lot of fun. It's like playing a whole new game if you get the right combination of mods. So I imagine it would be the same thing with Stardew. I think I'm gonna take a super quick break. Because I want something more than water. So I'll be right back, guys. Oh. I got maple root beer. Cheers. Oh, it smells sassy. Not surprising, it's very sweet. Whew. Whew. I don't really taste much maple. Just tastes like a super sweet root beer. It's good. That's a lot what it tastes like to me, Ella. Just like a good draft root beer. Alright, so fish ponds are great, but the growth is so slow. Still not getting many truffles. I almost wonder, like, if there's too much grass there and they won't pick truffles. Well, see, I wasn't able to break my old habit yet. Alright, I'm not really sure if there's a better use of my time than just doing more skull caverns. I really hope we get at least one more day of rain here in the spring. Because I need that rain to catch an eel. I did not think about it. Oh, can I get in any quick gifts? Who's at the bottom? Kent? Pierre? Guess I can give Harvey a bottle of wine. It's also a big bottle of root beer. I'm probably not going to drink the whole thing. Harvey, wait. Brother, wait. Yeah, I try to be, Brujo. I mean, there's a lot of benefits to befriending The villagers. They'll mail you gifts. They send you recipes. You need it just to get points towards Grandpa's Shrine too. And like most of them have stuff that's easy to get. A lot of villagers like gems. And so once you have crystallariums, like you can kind of just get free gifts all the time. Our total earnings are actually almost at 500,000. So I'm very confident that... Holy crap. I'm very confident that by the end of this year, we'll be able to have our 1,000,000 gold. I really wish I had the slime ring already. Just to be safe. Yeah, I might buy another animal here soon, Brujo. I have just enough to get another pig. I have another barn built that I don't have any animals in yet at all. But I want to get it upgraded before I do. And we'll put you here. That was quick, Erica. Congrats. So one thing about the Skull Cavern said is that time actually slows down when you're in here. And I didn't learn this until recently. It doesn't slow down tremendously, but enough that it makes a difference. So normally it takes 8 seconds of real world time for 10 minutes in game. But it goes slower in here. I forget what it is, if it's like 12 seconds or something like that. So like literally the game is a little bit generous. You know, because there's incentive the deeper that you get in the Skull Cavern. One a.m. You guys need to get to bed. I mean, for the Skull Cavern specifically, there are some tricks. I mean, a lot of it is just luck. There's so much RNG in it. You know, to when staircases appear and like how many of these guys show up. But like eating spicy eel to raise your speed and your luck. Having a big stack of bombs so that you don't have to spend time mining. All that stuff can help. But again, there's a reason that I'm kind of like Every time I play this game on stream, it takes me a little bit of, you know, spinning my wheels. Because there's so many things that you can do, and like you want to do things in the right order. The less backtracking and stuff you do, the better. That is one complaint I have about this game, is how quickly the days go by. I don't really care for that. I would really also like to get to Ginger Island and get a better sword. So I think maybe if we master combat and I get the mini forge, I have to look it up because I might be wrong. Maybe the mini forge doesn't let you reforge your weapons. I don't remember now. Yeah, I really need the Infinity Blade. And I need the Crusader enchantment on it as well. So that I can kill mummies. Yeah, I think I'll probably only stream for like another half hour or so, guys. So you're not missing a whole lot. Go get some rest. Go sort yourselves out. Recharge your batteries for your commitments. Epsilon. Hi, friend. Happy Easter. Happy Sunday. Yeah, Erica. Kind of everybody's in crunch time right now, it seems. But I have faith in you. I know you'll do it. I hate these things. Well, no school the day after Easter is nice. Going to the doctor's is not nice. Are you going to be out of town for that, Elle? Oh, cool, that worked out. Cool. Oh, there's mastery number 1. Outstanding. Oh, do I bail and go try to do that today? Prismatic shard. A beautiful. Yeah, let's go. Gotcha. Oh! Alright, so as tempted as I am to do farming for our first mastery, we're going to do combat. I have been too close to dying too many times. Died once. I have no room for anything. So, we're going to go unlock trinkets. And hopefully it won't be too long before we find the ferry. Alright, here we go. Oh yeah, I see. I know I can't even... This I might do. This we can't. We can't even craft this until we get to Ginger Island. Because that's the only place to find dragon teeth. Which is a huge bummer, but... Oh well. A bream frenzy? Freaking 10 o'clock at night, really? Okay. Go down, bro. And plant those carrots. Nice. Not a bad. Said. So the best thing you can get for the Skull Cavern is probably the Galaxy Sword. Or I don't know if you prefer clubs or daggers instead of swords. I prefer swords. But this is probably the best weapon that you have access to until you get to Ginger Island. So if you can get to Ginger Island, then you can get an upgraded version of this at the top of the volcano. But that takes a while to get up there. because you have to find a bunch of golden walnuts to even get to the volcano. But otherwise, to get the galaxy sword, if you don't already have it, you just need a prismatic shard. And you take it to the desert, and there's those three, like, three obelisk antenna-looking things, and you just stand in the center of those holding the prismatic shard, and you'll get the galaxy sword. Yeah. Ella's got it. Brujo, I don't think we're going to actually marry. I think we're going to have Krobus be our roommate. I've never actually done that before. So I think that's the plan. Ugh. I should be smelting ore too. I keep forgetting. Yeah, prismatic shards are just rare. I think once you get to a certain level, like once you get to the bottom of the mines, then I think enemies have like a 0.01% chance to drop it or something. Sashimi, that's easy. So yeah, they're super rare. But that's what you need to get a better sword, bud. Yeah, it's very exciting the first time you find one. Alright, so we absolutely have to go catch an eel. But the eel is night fishing. So that means that we can, I guess, do gifts today because the week started over. Yeah, and who knows, Sed? I mean, you might pick the game back up and, you know, just like it more. Not having played it in a while. You might be better at it. That's happened to me where, you know, I started playing a game, wasn't really into it, struggled, whatever. But then went back later and went a lot better. Yeah, and you know what? There's nothing wrong with that, Purple. Again, I married Abby the first time I played this. And even had kids with her. And then decided I wasn't happy anymore. It's not what I wanted to do. And went on with my life. Alright, lots of gifting to do. Yeah, let's see what you got. I wish you could just mass gift. Like, oh, here's 200 of these. Now we're best friends. You know I would choose who, Brujo? Abby or Penny? Just do it, Purple. Reset it. And do anything you want. Alright, I guess I gotta buy another pig, right? I can't really think of anything else I would want to use my money for right now. Yeah, said, so after you divorce somebody, they hate you. So you can go erase their memory, and it resets your friendship with them. So you basically start all over. And if you've had kids with them, the wizard, you can pay him, and he'll turn your kids into doves. And they just fly away. And that's it. Okay. We're getting a piggy. And his name is not going to be Cherirdo. What are we naming this piggy? Good night, Erica. Get some rest. I'll see you again. Pumpkin pig. Why is that so funny? We'll name him Pumpkin. We're going to have a lot of pigs, so there will be plenty of opportunities to name animals. Okay, Ella, you got dibs on the next one. Do we got room? We sure do. Aww. I didn't know Bobo was one of the pre-gen nicknames for animals. Bobo's what I called my daughter. I take that as a sign. Yeah, you can chalk it up to coincidence, but this goes back to what we were talking about, Brujo, about believing in the afterlife. You know, I get all these little signs like this, these little winks, these little nudges. I'm not going to name a pig Bobo, but I'm very touched. Okay, you want Peep? Peep it is. It's funny that you say that too, because Allie loved little Peep. Alright. Oh, now we're broke again. Alright, when does she open her door? 10? Yep. Oh, we get a cutscene. Leah's kind of a hippie, but I'm here for it. May I have a kiss? I think it is the same with people. Everybody has outer layers. Ogres are like onions. She doesn't seem enthused with my answer. Oh. Hey, Fizzy, why not? I mean, these are low-key both good ideas, but I think the art show is like an actual thing. I mean, that was a nice conversation, but I literally just came to give you a piece of cheese. Actually, no, you're getting wine today. Alright, let's see if we can find Haley. No, we'll do Sam. Another cutscene. We're getting friendship with everybody. All the boys be jamming. That was pretty good, fellas. Okay, so this is pretty cool because I think whichever one you pick is what they'll actually play. Like each one of these genres has a dedicated track in the game. And I honestly think the rock one is the best. If this is what I think it is, I think this is my favorite one. Seb's just like, whatever. I don't know, Purple. That's another one that I'd have to look into. Probably can't go in Elliot's. Not yet. It's alright. Alright. Penny and the kids in the museum. Okay, Purple. Take it easy. Enjoy the rest of your day. And I hope to see you again, friend. Another cutscene. She's playing Prairie King. Prairie King isn't as hard as Junimo Kart. Girl, I'm a farmer. I don't know how to play no video games. No vigi games. Oh, are we really playing? Oh, word? Okay. This is easy with 2 people. So much of this game is RNG too. Just like when you get the power-ups. Well, girl, move out of the way. Girl, quit walking into enemies. We're good now. That actually was fun. I don't see how that makes sense when I'm a farmer, but... Wow, it was worth 1,000. Some alcohol for the doctor. Never mind. Suppose it is Sunday. I'll cut him some slack. Mara was right there and I didn't see her. Alright, Linus, are you home? Have a coconut, sir. Alright, so no Harvey, no Elliot. That was a lot of gifts for one day, though. Probably not going to see Harvey today. I don't know, since it's raining, we might not see Elliot either. But let's go try to catch an eel. Said no worries. Really good to see you. If you're starting exams this week, good luck. But yeah, I hope to see you on Wednesday. Not sure if we'll finish chapter 2 on Wednesday or not. I have a feeling we won't. I've been kind of taking my time with it, but hope to see you there, buddy. Be easy until then. There's our eel. Might as well close out with some fishing. Because again, anything that we do now in all 5 of the categories gives us points towards mastery. That's what I'm thinking, said. We won't be able to do it in 1. Which is fine. I kind of don't want it to end, so luckily we don't have to wait too long before we get 3 and 4. Oh, let's see. What do I get rid of? I honestly don't know what to get rid of. Alright. That's enough of that. Let's go donate our eel. And then call it. course, Harvey. Yeah, you don't have to tell me that every time, Harvey. I get it. You're a doctor. Alcohol bad. Cool. We're getting pretty close to having this done, too. A few more fish and a couple of apples. All right. I think that's the general consensus, Brujo. I mean, I don't mind fishing. I used to really dislike fishing, and I don't hate it anymore. But I certainly don't love it. If I have to do it like for more than a day in game, I get bored of it pretty quick. So I guess we'll put these away too. But I think we're going to call it. This was a good stream. This felt so much better playing this on controller than mouse and keyboard. So I think I'm done with that nonsense. But again, happy Easter, everybody. Thanks for coming and hanging out, especially on a holiday. It means a lot that you would take time out of your day. Come spend it here with me. We will be continuing our run of Deltarune on Wednesday, so we're somewhere in the middle of Chapter 2. I think it's probably going to take 2 more streams for us to finish it, so... But, yeah, if you can make it on Wednesday, come hang out. Deltarune's been a lot of fun so far, so... but again, thank you for being here. Good luck with everything you have going on this week, especially those of you in school. You know, make sure you're doing stuff to recharge your batteries. Take it easy. Don't burn yourselves out. But, yeah, I'll see you guys on another stream. And until then, as always, take care and remember to love yourself. We'll see you guys.